Hey folks, hello. Hello, hello, hello. The time is here. We are officially in spooky season, everybody. Hey Jazzy Hair, nice to see you. Hey JJ, nice to see you too. Serena. Happy hump day indeed, Roxy Cat. Skywalker, hello, hello, hello. Fob Fobs, good afternoon. Every Fairy Dies, hello, hello. Phoenix, we got lots of mods here, hello. Trashy just wobbles in. How is everyone doing? Emily, the cosmic bun, is here. Queen Tobeans, hello. Gigi as well. Scribble Steph, hi there. Pasolina, hello. I am feeling cozy. It's getting cold here now. It's time to start wrapping up warm. Hey Kira, Pandemonium, hello everybody. Nofta, hello. Cypher, happy 13 months, Cypher. Lovely to see you here. Big shout out everyone to Cypher, brilliant streamer. Go follow them if you don't already. They're awesome. Oh yeah, and they're going to be at MCM as well. That's exciting. MCM at the end. This month, there's so many treats this month. I don't like the freezing either. Yes, thank you, Nightbot as well. Hey Kai, thank you for 11 months. Love you lots, Kai. What else we got? Rabbit. Lots of people here. Hope you all had good week so far. Nice as well. Nice shorts. 13 months. 1985 Blondie. Hello. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. We are back on this. This may be Benedict L'Orange is here. Oh, Nini-san, thank you for the gift sub. Hey, Massamoni. We're gonna, this possibly, I don't want to spoil anything. I'm kind of enjoying this game, but also it's feeling very like other games. And I'm kind of excited about the Silent Hill 2 remake that's coming out next week. Oh yeah, we just got to this place. It is slime time. So possibly this might be the last stream of this for a while. I might come back to it after Silent Hill 2. Will I do a dramatic reading of the rest of the plot if I stop? We might have to do that just to sort of figure out what happens at the end. Massamini, thank you for the gift subs as ever. Thank you. You definitely haven't absolutely loved it. No. It's been a mixed affair. There's some things I really do like about this game. The game gets even crazier, says Rabbit. Oh. See, now Rabbit is talking my language. But
that sounded close.
Oh, they sounded very close. There's little voices happening somewhere in it. So what we may do then... Oh, slime on the floor. I mean, I'm loving the slime in general. The second game is better. I do also have the second game on my shelf over there. So that is exciting. Baby Chumpkin, baby Chumpkin. Hey, baby Chumpkin. Hey, nice to see you. 4 months. Happy 4 months. Happy 4 months of that fun dance I like to do. Aiden, bonjour. I have had a good haircut. Thank you for noticing, Trashy. Good Trashy, sir. Good Sir Trashy. I had a haircut the other day. Thought I needed to smarten up, frankly. So yeah, what I might do then is I might park this game for a while and play Silent Hill 2, and then come back to this. Yes, that was my phone dinging. Natty. Natty is sort of like a British. It's very old-fashioned. We don't really use it much. If you say you're looking natty, it means you're looking sort of smart. But we don't really, it's like a very old school phrase now. Stedge, your fiance, says hi. Hi, Stedge. Hello. Dapper, we still do use. Dapper, yeah, Dapper is... Oh, he's just having a little sit down after losing his glasses to the... Stop texting me. Spectral Shade, thank you for the sub. He's having a sit down after he nearly lost his glasses to the big wolf monster. Ooh.
Sebastian.
Kill him now while he's distracted.
Have you ever had the urge to just jump? When you're on a high place.
Ooh.
Or the subway rolls by.
I heard that the sequel is kind of open world, and that intrigues me.
Straight. Then 2 minutes.
You fought it off 3 times now, Joseph. You're learning to stop it.
You're not listening. I'm not
Here comes Clemmy.
about stopping it.
Hello, sweetie. Are you going to come up here?
I'm worried.
Timothy Licious. We're not jumping into your hole because we're never going to find you, Timmy.
Some part of me wants to turn.
There's the Clem puddle. She is here.
And I can't reason it away. It's deeper than that.
Queen Clemmy indeed.
It's like
I just realised I shouldn't have put that really bright light on. I shouldn't have put the bright light on. I need to remember to... Shike is going to absolutely be very unimpressed with me.
hold on.
Quick, stab him with a syringe of something. I mean, you're not a doctor, you're a cop. How do you know that's going to... Oh, everyone... Oh no, this guy. This mysterious, clearly villain. Oh, it's all gone a bit weird in Inception. I like this kind of weird Inception stuff that happens, but then it becomes very, like, obviously, like, riffs on, like, Resident Evil 4 for a while when you're just running around fighting zombies. It's a strange game like that. It's like Resident Evil 4 with weird shit in it. And not as good combat. Woo! I'm falling again. Yeah, he keeps on falling into different realities as well, doesn't he? It does look a bit like an assassin. Shike is in my walls. Just in time for creepy season, Shike has got into my walls. See, Cypher asked a good question, was how does that not kill your character? I think it's because basically this game is like horror Inception and it's all going on in your head. Cypher is the answer. I think that's what's happening. The game has hinted at it. Goo in a pot. I've got loads of goo. Yeah, I mean, he should feel it, but it's all about, I think it's like, is the reality real for him? Is it real, you know, I guess if he's feeling the reality, he should be really, it should really hurt him. But
I'd better start searching for my partners.
often they use that, like every time you seem to basically, it often symbolizes the start of a level as you fall into it like that. It's happened before at least once in the game. Goo in pots, finding goo in pots, and there's a little minky down there. Love it when a minky shows up in a game. Hi, little guy. Is it a real minky? See, earlier, do you remember last time when I very confidently shot a crow, thinking it was going to give me some kind of special goo, like as a reward? It would be like, oh, there's 2 minkies. I ain't gonna waste my bullets because the crow gave me nothing. Hey, Aquafox. The crow remembers someone. The murder is coming for you. This is what I'm worried for, frankly. That's what I'm worried about. Thank you, frankly, every fairy dies. I should also mention, actually, I'm going to mention now. later on the cursed, it's not really cursed stuff, but later on we are going to be sampling, in the last of my series of sampling Australian stuff that Every Fairy Dies has very kindly sent me. I'm going to be sampling some Australian sweeties. Australian candy coming up later in the show. One of them I'm very curious about because I don't think you can get anything like it anywhere else in the world. And it sounds quite unusual. So we're going to be trying... Ooh, oh, it's a bomb. Fuck. I keep on getting blown. Vegemite candy. I'm going to just say right now, since last week, I've not been anywhere Vegemite for a week. It's truly burnt me out on Vegemite stuff for a while. Can I, if I, oh yeah, alright, you can, oh, you can disarm bombs. I've only just discovered this. This seems, oh, I fucked it. Immediately fuck it up. I'm pretty sure they probably do Vegemite sweets, because Vegemite actually would go with some sweet things, maybe. Immediately screwed that up. I'm kind of great. I mean, I was doing quite well for health there, and now I'm not. But yeah, I've not been tempted to go back to the Vegemite since last week. Do I see Marmite now and scream? Yeah, I mean, I've still got pretty much the whole jar of Vegemite. I'm going to definitely eat it at some point because I really like I have Marmite on toast. Definitely in the winter, Marmite on toast is a really nice thing. Vegemite seems to be very close to Marmite. I don't know if they're exactly the same, but they definitely taste kind of similar. Bring it into MCM. Well, do you imagine me walking around MCM with my jar of Vegemite and just handing out bits of it to people? Oh, just go on, like with just a jar of Vegemite and a spoon in my pocket, and I'm just wandering around. Would you like some Vegemite? I've had some. Go, or like for 40 subs, I'll have some more of this Vegemite. Terrible behaviour, frankly. Oh, Every Fairy Dies is going to bring some to MCM anyway. Good. There you go. If you want your samples of Vegemite. So Vegemite definitely works if you do it certain ways. What you never want to do is do what I did last week and have a whole spoon of it. Absolutely idiotic behaviour, frankly. Oh, it's a zombie. It's a zombie wandering towards me. Yeah, I don't know if there is a French version of Vegemite. It feels very specifically to be something that's either British or Australian, and there is no in between. Is it bitter or sour? It's very umami. If you know what I mean by umami. Shit, completely fucking up my shots there. Why am I... Oh, it's a dead end. Ooh, pickaxe in the shoulder. Ow. It's very savoury. I wouldn't say it's kind of salty if you eat a lot of it at once. It's very umami. If you know what umami is, it's very umami. Umami is a kind of vibe of flavour, though. It's not actually a flavour. It's like, umami is like a word. It sort of describes a very kind of warm, rich savouriness. Umami kind of means a particularly sort of savoury, satisfying savouriness to it. That's what umami is. If you're in America or Canada, you will probably be able to find Vegemite or Marmite in specialist shops. Yeah, miso is an umami flavour. for sure. Miso is in a... Umami is a word that describes a type of flavor. It's not actually a specific flavor itself. It's kind of Moorish, yeah, Moorish. It's like that, you know, when you get a savoriness that really, you're like... Miso is definitely umami. Twiglets are nice, as Trashy said. Twiglets are a snack we have here, which are basically coated in Marmite or Vegemite. Yeah, a rich broth is umami. Is umami. Dare I try and... I gotta remember what the crouch button is for starters. Oh, this is a disaster. Oh, there we go. Fuck yeah. I'm having that. The other weird thing we have that I don't know if they have an equivalent in Australia, but there is also a hot drink we have called Bovril, which basically is like hot Marmite drink, but really only it sort of feels like something that kind of only old people who fought in the world wars drink. It's not really something that has carried on down the generations. Bovril's not very popular. Malort. I don't know what Malort is. Bovril is beef tea. It's very weird, Bovril. Stage, I'm afraid we're talking about Bovril. So sorry. Time to start impaling some fools. These all seem to run out of here, didn't they? Fuck, missed. No, I got him on the shoulder. I think I got him on the shoulder. Woohoo! I love the way they go flying back. That's very satisfying. Oh, God. Literally 2 headshots. Alright, first headshot did it, but... that was very satisfying. Grenade. So am I excited for 2? I don't know what that... Did it say... Am I excited for Silent Hill 2? I was a bit iffy about Silent Hill 2 when I saw the trailer that was... There were, like, they put out these trailers which were very action heavy that felt very wrong for Silent Hill 2. But I'm seeing things now which are starting to make it look good. And my hype is rising. I was kind of hoping I'd be hyped a long time ago, I should add. But my hype is rising. Yeah, I would like Silent Hill 3. Yeah, 3 in the room would be great. Crinkly Crisis. Am I a big horror fan? Crinkly Crisis, I am. I actually work in horror. I'm a screenwriter. I've written several horror movies which have been made. I wrote on Hannibal, which was a kind of a horror thriller series. And we talk a lot about, on the Horror Hangout, we talk a lot about horror. Beetroot juice, am I interested? No. I think I actually tried beetroot juice on a stream. Old lithograph. Quickly Crisis, don't be embarrassed. You didn't know. You want to know. I had beetroot juice on a stream a long time ago. Didn't care for it. It might be good. So I'm not a massive beetroot fan though. So I think the beetroot tastes of dirt in general. I did pour it down the sink and my sink went purple, frankly. Oh, what was that? Blinded by Delight is going to stay in the Buffalo Bill house? That's awesome. Hope you don't get put in a pit. As long as you're not put down the pit and told to puts the lotion in the basket. Don't go in the pit is all I'm saying. The well is there? Really? Wow. Okay. This is very exciting. We need you to report back on that, please, Blinded by Delight. When you get back, we need more info. Oh, what is this thing? Weird thingy. Safe. Hang on, what? Just like that, I opened it. Alright, that was... And meanwhile, Trashy almost fell in a well. I'm kind of picturing Trashy roly-polying down a hill, and then there was a well at the bottom, and nearly went in it. Meanwhile, Timothy Lish's hole is down in the well, still, just constantly in a well. Okay, the Termicator has been a Lizzie Borden house. I want more reports of people that have been to real-life horror locations. I've got so much goo, main cat, and not a place to spend it yet. My mum used to live in a famously haunted house. I think I may have mentioned that before. My mum's house was like in books about ghosts. And I got to say though, she lived there for about 10 years, and whenever I stayed with her, nothing happened. Stanley Hotel and room 217, Blinded by Delight, that's great. Yes, there were witch marks. My mum's place, on the mantelpiece above the fire, there were these markings etched into it, hundreds of years ago, which are called witch marks, which are designed, one of them looked like a teardrop, and one of them was, I think, the letters VM, like for Virgin Mary, kind of combined together into a single symbol, and they were put there to stop, people would scratch them in fireplaces to stop spirits coming down the chimney, basically. So they were, from hundreds of years ago, those were on my mum's fireplace. And then one of the doors in the house had this insane writing scratched into it, which was apparently... So the main ghost in the house was supposed to be a young woman who was, I think, supposed to, in the 1700s, was supposed to inherit the house and the money that went with it. And instead of inheriting the house, her, I think, a sister or a sister-in-law or something, they took control of it and they trapped her up in one of the rooms and didn't basically let her come out, and she slowly went mad. This is the story of where the ghost came from. And on the door of that room, there is scratched writing of like her initials and a year, and as it goes down, the years progress, and the writing becomes more and more unhinged. Like it starts out being legible, and then by the bottom, it's like really mad scratches. And that was in my mum's house. That was just there. I've got photographs of it that I took It's kind of wild. Um,
Oh shit.
oh, what was that? Oh, that's. I remember that guy from the trailer, Safe Man. Timothy Licioushole asks a very important point. I mean, I've talked about this before. I. It was not in Derbyshire, no, Mindra. That was in Kent. You can look it up. It was called the Pest. My mum's place was called it was also a pest house. A pest house was a place where they took people who were suffering from the plagues to try and treat them. So it was called the Pest House. Oh, I'm trying to remember what town it was in. I always Cranbrook. If you Google the Pest House Cranbrook, you may find some stuff on my mum's house. She doesn't live there anymore, which is why I'm feeling comfortable enough to tell you the name of it now. But yeah. See you, Kira. Oh, Madame Nostalgia gave tours of a pest house that basically became a Civil War cemetery. So yeah. So anyway, that was my mum's house. But yeah, I can say that in all the time, my mum didn't. I don't think my mum experienced anything, and I didn't experience anything. Certainly, my mum never told me. Although she did sleep in the. There was like one part of the house. One part of the house was like a modern extension, and she kind of slept. Her bedroom was in that part. Hey, Mrs. Berdicus, nice to see you. Hope you're good. Your mum had some strange experiences in Korea. Oh, that's intriguing. Oh, more goo, and I can also hear a safe. One of the safe houses is close. Oh, is it in here? Lots of blood on the door. Is this another of his little records? Lily Lynch. Oh, it's a birth certificate. Is this of? Oh, what? Oh, yeah. This is the of his daughter, maybe. Let's go power up because I got lots of. I got lots and lots of.
The worrying type, I see.
Hello. Oh, I got a key as well, so we can do. We're going to play the game show game. Bloody hell, Miller. In your house during the Second World War, people were kept in the basement, tortured and killed. Woof. Yeesh. That's pretty heavy. I take any. Okay, folks, I need you to give me an A or a B, please. In chat, A or a B. A. Oh, at the moment it's kind of equal. Equal. I'm getting more B's. Getting more B's. Oh, suddenly A's are taking over. We're going to go A. We're going to go A because we've not done many A's. So now, chat, I need you to give me a number between 1 and 3. 2. I'm getting 2s. Lots of 2s. I think we're going to go 2. 2. 3. There's some 3s. Oh, 3s may have it actually. Alright, 3s. 3 have it. I need you to now give me a number between 1 and 6, but it can't be 3 because we've already opened 3. 1 and 6. So, actually, okay, I just got some 4s. We're going to go 4. We're going to go 4. We're opening 4. There we go. What's in here? It's goo. Is it goo goo? Oh, that was a chat. You did me proud there. You did me proud, chat. We got 5,000 more goos. Woo goo indeed. Let's go goo crazy. Very happy with that, chat. Very happy. Okay, what can we upgrade? Let's look at abilities first, because they're... Life gauge, we could put up again. Maximum sprint time, another 2 seconds. Another 2 seconds. Could be useful, more running. Melee damage never really use. Doesn't really do anything. Or syringe recovery, also kind of useful. Get more health from a syringe. That seems more useful than life gauge. So I'm going with either syringe recovery or maximum sprint time, folks. He could sprint an entire meter if we put it up. I'm thinking either sprint time or syringe recovery. I'm kind of leaning towards syringe recovery because that leaves us with 9,000 points left. Health stuff says every fairy dies. We're doing syringe recovery. Get that to level 3. Now let's look. Agony bolts. Not really upgraded many of them. Could upgrade the agony bolts. He is slow. I know. Damage multiplier on the shotgun could get the shotgun more powered. Don't really need damage multiplier on the rifle. It's super powerful anyway. Charge time on the agony crossbow. Or range on the agony crossbow could be useful. Because the range is not great on it. Oh, let damage multiplier on the gun. Let's do that, actually. That's the weapon we use the most. Okay, how many? We got 3,000 points left. Fire rate on the gun. Reload time on the gun could also be useful. What about reload time on the shotgun? 1,500 points. Yes, fire rate could also be useful. Okay. Alright, let's do that. A couple of increases on the shotgun. Alex just asked me what my thoughts on the Nosferatu trailer. Nosferatu is the horror film I'm now most excited about. Probably maybe the film I'm most excited about for the rest of the year. I think the trailer looks fantastic. There are some cool new visual ideas. Which are clearly Eggers taking cues from the original films, but enhancing them. Supernatural horror, psychological horror, or gore horror. It really depends on what you like, Mahasti. For me, what's scariest is an idea that really gets under your skin. I forgot, actually, someone asked me about jump scares earlier. I'm not a big fan of jump scares. I think they're the easiest kind of scare to do, right? If you sneak up behind someone and go boo and clap your hands, right, they're going to jump. They're going to have a shock. And then it dissipates immediately when they realize you're just scaring them, okay? And that's what a jump scare is in a film. It's just going like that. You know, it's just going like that. And to me, it's very easy to do that. You know, it's very easy to do that. Obviously, if you find a clever one, a funny one, or a clever one that we've never seen before, then okay, I'm listening. But, Clem jumped a bit. I want to see the substance. I'm going to try and see it. It's not on near me, but I'm going to try and see it. So my feeling with jump scares is they, to me, are the least interesting kind of horror. To me, I'm more like that kind of creeping dread, which you get in the Nosferatu trailer, or an idea that's really disturbing. You know, that when you get a horror idea that's really disturbing. Like a film that I really love. There's a great film that I really recommend, which came out probably over 10 years ago now. It's called The Invitation. It's about a couple who have been invited to an old friend's that they haven't seen in a long time for a dinner party, and they go there and they get this gradual, slow, churning realization that something bad has happened to their friend, and their friend seems to have got caught up in some kind of weird cult that maybe is planning something. And the whole film is just that scenario, and it's so good. It's such a good burn and such a good build. And to me that is a very definition of real horror, because it's that it's like, fuck, they're in a bad situation, it's going to get a bit worse. Another like recent example of it actually is Speak No Evil, which has just had the American remake, but I prefer the Dutch original. Is it Dutch or Danish? It might be Danish actually, but that's about a family, like a couple going to stay with another couple, and that couple keep on pushing the boundaries of how they're being polite, and keep pushing and pushing, and because the hero couple are trying to be nice, they're always just trying to look the other way, and it just gets darker and darker and darker as you realize that these people really are going to do something horrible to them, and they just keep on allowing it to happen. It's really, really that kind of creeping horror, that kind of idea. Have I seen the movie where he's awake during surgery? Trashy's just making stuff up now. I know I haven't. Is it called Awake? I think I have heard of it, but no, I've not seen it. What are my thoughts on Hereditary? I kind of liked it. I don't think it's the great movie. It's trying to do interesting things, but it's very much like a riff on Rosemary's Baby and a few other films. It's not. There's some good stuff in it though. I mean, the whole sequence with what happens with the sister, which I won't say because maybe some people have still not seen it, and I don't want to. I liked it. What I will say is I prefer Hereditary to Midsommar. Midsommar I could not take seriously as a horror film. I found it more like a comedy. Drive Me to Hell is great, Valkyrie. Drive Me to Hell, it's the last time Sam Raimi did really cool horror, and it's so good. What am I... Oh! Shit. Drive Me to Hell is a really fun time. If you've never seen Drive Me to Hell, Drive Me to Hell, it's a riff on... It's a brilliant British horror movie that I mentioned on the fundraising stream the other day. Night of the Demon, which is a classic British horror film, which is actually based on a famous M.R. James story called what's it called? Casting the Runes. And Drag Me to Hell is kind of like a modern riff on that.
That cockroach, that sycophant, living off me.
Yeah, Dog Soldiers is great.
I'll have to figure out how we got the combination to my safe.
Miller, The Vitch, and V. There's a film called V. I think it's...
No one can ever have that data.
Orphan's great. Elio, I like Orphan. What about East Asian horror? I love it. There's lots of good stuff, Mahasti.
Ready to pay the price.
Two of my favorite horror films of the year are Sleep, which is, I think they're both Korean actually. Sleep is great. I really recommend Sleep. If you've never seen it, watch Sleep. It came out this year. Really, really cool, creepy. And also the other one that I really liked was Exhuma. Exhuma also came out this year. Oh, where's this taking me to? Was there actually a point I'm getting on this? I thought that I was being clever here and like... Oh, The Innocents is great, Alex. That's one of my... probably the greatest ghost film ever made. Oh, there's another... I see. So this is just like where they're making all the spiky traps or something. Under the Shadows, great. Yes, really cool. That's a really smart use of, you know, that setting and that idea of exploring the trauma of war. Fuck. I see you, you sneaky. Paranormal Activity, yeah, it's great. I remember I went on a date to go see Paranormal Activity, and I remember the person I went on a date with, right at the end, you know, the very last moment where that person gets thrown at the camera, they literally launched their popcorn into the air. It was like this fountain of popcorn flew into the air. Am I going to be able to? I thought I was able to undo these. No, maybe I've got to go to this side. I'm not. Where can I see the new Uzumaki? Where is it on? Oh, that's where you do them. Where's the new? I want to watch the new Uzumaki, but I don't know where it's on. Is it on Crunchyroll? HBO Max? Maybe. I don't know where it was come out. Possession is great, Baby Chumpkin. I love that film. I don't know where it's on in the UK. I need to find out where Uzumaki is what it's streaming on in the UK. Yeah, Moon Calfling. It just launched an anime of Uzumaki. The trailers for it look great. It looks very much like. Wondering what to do here. This feels. Oh, there is definitely a spike trap right above me. Great. Channel 4. Okay. Thank you, Alex. I will check that out. I've got. What is it I found? Well, there's that thing up there. I'm wondering how it. I'm wondering if I have to trigger it somehow. I'm wondering, is in the other room I had to pull a lever, right? Is there a bossy? I hope there's not a bossy. I'm not ready for a bossy, frankly. In a minute we're going to try some Australian sweets. I'm going to try the first one now. Actually, have I seen The Wailing? Yeah, The Wailing is great. It's another great Korean horror film. Really loved The Wailing. Great folk horror. Recommend that if you've not seen it. I'm going to get through here. Oh, has it sealed me in? Oh, you sneaky buster. And is that more? Ville in England, yeah. I have seen that, Ville in England. Ben Wheatley, who made a Ville in England, often goes to the same swimming pool as me and the cinema. I actually see him at the cinema. He lives near me, so I often see him in around the place. So I like the Chucky movies. Yeah, I worked with Don Mancini, who was the kind of mastermind. He was the creator of Chucky. He wrote, I think, all of the films, most of the films, and he also has been. Okay, that did something, but I don't know what. He also was the showrunner on the TV show. Well, fuck. So Don Mancini, he created Chucky when he was really, really young. Anyway, he worked on Hannibal. He was on Hannibal with me. Hang on, where is... Baby Chumpkin, we're going to do better than a film stream for spooky season. We're doing better than we're doing a Shrek season for spooky season. Oh no, all of that shit. Oh, damn it. I'm going to have to do all that powering up again. That's very annoying. Alright, I'm going to have to speed run. Alright, yeah, we've got to remember the right key as well. Oh, god damn it. There's a new Halloween game and an Evil Dead game out. Are they new? Oh, hey, Mousy. Howdy, 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 Mousy.
The worrying type, I see.
Halloween you play as Michael Myers. Huh. Is that the 16-bit one? I saw there's this weird one which looks like a 16-bit game. Yeah, I remember where the thank you cookie dough. I remember where it was. Well, Mousy, I just got squished. It was this one, I believe. Don't open the wrong one. Fuck, I thought you nearly opened the wrong one. Yay, the goo's back. Alright. Are you off nostalgic? Bye-bye. How's the weather here in the UK? In my part of the UK, it's kind of patchy. Like, there's bits of sun and bits of rain at the moment. It's not very good, I will say that. Like, and even when it's sunny, there's this constant feeling that it's going to rain any minute anyway. So, oh, sorry to hear it's shit in the Midlands, Mindra. Alright. I think I remember what I powered up. We got syringe recovery, yes. This time I'm going to remember to save. Weapons, I upgraded the damage multiplier on the pistol, yes. I think I upgraded the... Oh, I didn't think about upgrading what I could hold. I also upgraded the... I think I upgraded the fire rate on the shotgun, but maybe I should look at stock and what I can stock. Can I upgrade any stock? I can upgrade my sniper rifle ammo. Could be useful. Also grenades. Get them... Oh, don't really need 6 grenades. Hey, Foxy. Hello. I actually just might make the pistol a powerhouse. Okay, we're going to take a break. Actually, let me save before I forget. We're going to try the first Australian candy. Can I ask you to show off your acting by doing the most horrifying impression possible? Maybe. Oh, I have to be inspired, really. As a bookseller, what are some of your favourite horror authors? I'm always terrible at remembering their names. I really like Robert Aikman is my favourite all-time horror writer. He wrote amazing short stories that feel like you're living a nightmare through the story. Really love him. Hey Danny, hello. See you, Blue Roses. I really like, who else? I'm quite a big fan at the moment of Alison Rumfitt. Is the single best horror novel I've read in like the last 5 years is Tell Me I'm Worthless by Alison Rumfitt. Amazing trans author who wrote this story, like one of the best haunted house stories I've ever read. It's about like a house in Brighton, actually, close to where I live. which is basically infested with the sort of spirit of fascism in Britain, and leads, two friends go into it, and a horrifying thing happens to them, and months on they go back to confront it again and to find out what happened to them. It's really, really good. Really, really about now in the UK, about the spread of fascism, about how fascism festers in a country and takes hold in places and also in people's minds. I really, really recommend that novel. Tell Me I'm Worthless. There is a lot of really, really good trans authors working in horror right now, because living a trans reality is to face horror most of the time because of the terrible bigotry that trans people face. And so there's a lot of really great trans horror at the moment. Do I watch Bake Off? I used to. I've gone a bit cold on. I'm not so. I got a bit bored of it. Let me try an Australian candy. This is one. So look, I've got here one called a Cherry Ripe. Cherry Ripe is a chocolate bar. Shikey, happy 1 year to you. We got Australian, and you may remember Every Fairy Dies, who sent me this, gave me a guide to all the different brilliant things she sent me. And so I can read out what she wrote about it. We have Cadbury's Cherry Ripe. As far as I'm aware, and I've been able to Google this, this is a chocolate bar that Cadbury's makes solely for the Australian market. So yeah, I've never seen this in the UK or in fact anywhere else I've been in the world. I don't know if that makes it superior to any other Cadbury's product. Personally, I would argue the Cadbury Cream Egg is a higher echelon. It's merely a fact I'm using to pad out this letter. The Cherry Ripe is a simple bar of compressed coconut and cherries coated with dark chocolate. It's not bad. It's not a great review, Every Fairy Dies. It's not bad. So my feeling on this, without having tried it, is I like dark chocolate and I like cherry and I like that combination. Don't know about the coconut. The coconut feels like a weird element to me. It's a weird element to the... Okay, so it looks weird. It looks like we would never have a Cadbury's bar like this in the UK. Like, it's like literally like a... Alright, I'm going to try a bit. Okay, that's... It's weird but good. It's kind of like a flattened Bounty bar, but with an extra cherry flavour in it. But the cherry does go with the coconut well, and the dark chocolate. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Cadbury should bring that. I don't know why Australia is the only place to get that, frankly. Yeah, I would probably have that again. It's a blessed snack. Praise be. By the way, I should have added, I decided after the horrors of the Vegemite last week that I was going to treat myself this week. So I don't think there's going to be any cursedness. This was the kind of thing that was possibly... This is the only thing that comes close to possibly being cursed. But, hey, praise Jesus, it wasn't. It wasn't cursed. Yeah, was Clemmy just nesting there. Blessed rating. It's...
You don't look well.
Oh, I left already. It's... So Blessed wise, it's not the best chocolate bar I've ever eaten. But it's not unpleasant. I'm going to give it a 7.5. Would I actively seek it out again? Possibly, yeah. It's not... It wouldn't be like... It would definitely not be like a go-to bar. Like, it would not be like... It would not become... You know, like most people, if you're like me, I don't know. Most people... Bye, Emily. Bye-bye. Bounties, I used to not like, and I do like. For some reason, a few years ago, I just realised I do like bounties. When I was younger, I didn't like them, but now... So if you don't like bounties, you will not like this cherry blush because it is very coconutty. What I was going to say is, you know, generally, like, I have like 3 or 4 chocolate bars that I really, really like. And when I feel like a chocolate bar, I'll generally like go for one of those 4. You know, I don't think this cherry blush would be one of the 4, but it would be... it wouldn't be one of the 4, but it would be one that I would occasionally like. Bounty is not one of my top chocolate bars, but just occasionally I get a little urge for have a Bounty bar. Have I had chocolate covered crisps? No, and I've got to say the concept does not really appeal to me, but I would try them for sure. Do I have a sweet tooth, or do you tend to go for salty stuff? I do like some sweet things. I like sweet treats. I will, if I'm going to treat myself, it's generally with something sweet. What's my top 4? Snickers, of course. Double decker. Where is that doorway? Is it this? Snickers, double decker, Cadbury's fruit and nut. Timothy Licious, you charmer. What's the last one? There's probably one more. Cadbury's fruit and nut. Snickers. I like stuff with nougat in it. Do you have Twix? Yeah, we have Twix. Tony's Chocolonely. Oh, this one wasn't open before. Yeah, I can't believe Snickers got rid of the vein. Do I like Galaxy? Yeah, I kind of like Galaxy. It's not a go-to. I like peanutty ones. Peanutty ones. I like peanutty ones. I like ones like we do not have coffee crisp, Jazzy here, and I would quite like to try one of those because I like coffee and chocolate combined. We have toffee crisp, but we do not have coffee crisp.
That cockroach, that sycophant, living off me, feeding off my work.
Does he just say beat? Did he just say beating off my work?
There's no time for that now.
Hotel Shock. Oh! I was so enjoying saying Hotel Chocolat that I was so enjoying saying Hotel Chocolat that I blew myself up. And so that was entirely on me. Right, what I learned last time is you got to shoot these things while you're still standing here. Because then this comes and does that. And then it's going to rise up, and I'm guessing I'm going to go up here. Oh no, where am I going? Oh, to this door here? Oh, shit, there's zombies here as well. Great. Oh, that's a very gnarly zombie. Ugh, it looks like the thing at the end of Wreck. Wreck's a great found footage zombie movie, by the way, if you've never seen Wreck, Spanish found footage. Oh my god, that thing is fucking gnarly. Yeah, Wreck. Check out Wreck if you've never seen it. I recommend. Oh fuck! I'm fucking this up. The sequels do get gnarlier, do they? I remember not liking Wreck. Oh, I'm gonna die. I remember not thinking much. I didn't like Wreck too much. Now, Wreck 3 is the one which is sort of not found footage anymore. It's at a wedding, isn't it? Which is fun. I liked Wreck 3. Wreck 3 was good. But it's a different kind of movie. I'm not doing well. See you, Char. Bye, Char. I haven't seen the platform yet. I need to try it at some point. Today I'm drinking coffee. Like I'm drinking like Bailey's and iced latte, and it is dope. Am I sleepy?
It fits.
No, I just had a bit of latte left. I just had a bit of iced latte left in my fridge, and I wanted to use it up. And then I was like, "What can I do with it?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll mix it with some of the Baileys that Mindra sent me." Got myself a little treat on. Okay, this time I'm not going to blow myself up. Alright, Red Fox. Okay. Yes, that was very middle class. Am I a pumpkin spice enjoyer? I'm not a massive over enjoyer. We don't get much pumpkin spice stuff here in the UK. It's a bit disappointing. But I'll generally have maybe one, maybe at the most two pumpkin spice lattes a pumpkin spice season, because I find after that they wear thin quickly. Pumpkin spice, it wears thin quickly, is my take on it. Is there loads in London? Loads of what? Pumpkin spice stuff? I live out in the burbs though, Michelle, you know. Not much here, frankly. Oh, I'm also gonna... Where's that dude? He drops in. Oh, there he is. Tag, you're it. Man, he is... This guy takes a lot of punishment. Or should I say, gunishment. Give me your frickin' goo. Oh no, is his goo fallen through? Do I miss living in London? No, not hugely. It is massively expensive. London is massively expensive. And sadly, a lot of the stuff I really loved in London has gone in the last like 10 years. A lot of the bars and the shops that I really liked have all gone. London seems to have become massively corporatized. It's become massively corporatized, and all the nice fun stuff of it is slowly being pulled out and lost and turned into developments. And I hate it. So no, I wouldn't want to go back there. There are other cities in the UK which I think still have more character and life, you know. I think Liverpool or Bristol or Brighton is where I want to be. But all of those cities have got...
Gotta be a trap.
Gotta be a trap. Have I been to Newcastle? I've never been to Newcastle, actually, Panda Socks. I'd love to go, actually. I really want to go to Newcastle. Okay, I can see one of those wires there. Tell me, once I collaborated with an autistic writer, how was the experience? Did you find it challenging? It was an autistic director that I worked with. Was it challenging? No, no more different than. Oh, I'd love to go to Scotland. Glasgow is a place I'd love to spend some time. Linicus, it was honestly, it was no really more different than working with any other director, because directors, firstly, I think directors firstly have got to be very, very focused on what they want, and because they have to have a very kind of clear and singular vision. I think he was very, very good at communicating visually with me. I think maybe where he struggled, obviously, was a little bit was with emotional stuff. The thing we were working on, though, wasn't like a big emotional rich drama. It was more of a kind of visually told story, and he was really, really good at that. And it was not, there was no kind of issue there with it, honestly. I'm going to try and so and this guy, this director friend of mine, since then he's worked on lots of TV shows. He's got a good career. Oh, hello. Bloody hell, what was that? Oh, there's more of these gnarly. Oh, whoa. All right, hello. I would certainly say, what I would certainly say to you is there is no reason, if you're autistic, there is no reason you shouldn't aim to be a director. And ADHD, Resgul, so I've also worked with several people with ADHD in my time. Neil being one of them. And I co-wrote Damned Andrew, which is the... Oh man, there's loads of these guys. Oh, I see that. Oh my god, there's... Fuck off. That collision detection is bullshit. I was nowhere near me. Can you just do things? I'm really annoyed about that. That's way too many. So I work with Andrew O'Neill, who I co-wrote Damned Andrew with. It also has ADHD. So I've spent time working closely with several people with ADHD, and what we'd always do on Damned Andrew, the way we actually worked out a system, and it worked really, really well, which is that basically every morning Andrew and I would talk through what we needed to work on, and we would just basically find a direction for Andrew to work in. And once he sort of had those parameters, once they had those parameters to work with, they felt very confident and they could kind of shoot in that direction. But then we always agreed that it was totally fine, and it helped because it worked for their sense of comedy, that if they kind of shot into a different direction and then kind of, like instead of going in the straight line, they would often go pew 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 pew. But that was great and it was fun, and we could just work with that. As long as they had that direction, they were happy, and we were both happy basically. And it was a really, once we figured that out, it was a really, really fun process, and a really, like, yeah, we just got on with it, and it was no, there was no, yeah, there was no real challenge.
Gotta be a trap.
So yeah, it was never it's never been an issue. It's kind of the same with Neil as well. I don't know if Andrew was medicated, and I don't think Neil is medicated. But I can't answer for that. That's not something I've talked about with them. When does Horror Hangout usually start? It normally starts at 7:30 7:30 p.m. British summertime. Oh, Gingerball, you want a Ripper tour with Andrew? That's great. Andrew's brilliant. I always recommend, if you get a chance to go see Andrew's stand-up. They're always touring their stand-up. In fact, they're touring it right now. I really recommend looking out for Andrew O'Neill. You'll have a great time. See you, Melissa. Working with Neil can be like, again, it can be like herding cats, but we've sort of worked out systems, you know? You just work out. We've just. These guys and their heads are amazingly designed, properly gnarly. It is hurt, like, but it's not difficult. You know, the thing is it's not difficult. It just takes a little bit more, just organization. But you know, as long as you're mindful of that, it's completely fine. And we have a good time doing it. I think the beautiful thing, I suppose, about what Andrew and I did and what Neil and I did is we basically created, and also what I did with the autistic director I worked with, is we created our own space. You know, mentally, we created our own space to work in, right? It wasn't like, I've never been able to work in an office. I've done it a few times. I did temp jobs and things when I was younger. I did temp jobs. I've never been able to work in an office because I find in an office, often the offices demand you to plug into like a particular mindset, like almost like a hive mindset, right? And you get a real feeling that if you diverge from that mindset in any way, you're going to quickly not fit in. You'll feel very kind of like, you know, not welcome, not fitting. It doesn't really work, right? The beautiful thing about working freelance and working creatively is you can create your own parameters for working. And so with Andrew and with Neil, always we've just created this own space which kind of takes account of, you know, of their neurodivergences, you know, and once you have that space and you've set that kind of, and it's a lot looser and a lot more, it's fine. It's really fine, you know. It may take a little bit more, you know. Obviously, you know, part of my job is to always go point in this direction, point in that direction. But generally, I've found that you point them in the direction, and they will be. Everything's great. Everything's happy. Hi, Akira. Kiranuku. Akira Noko, I like your name. Come on in. Welcome in. In our situation, yeah, it's never been hard to accommodate. But also they're friends, and of course you're going to accommodate friends. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you? All right, I'm going to get... All right, I've got to make some... going to make some crossbow bolts because I'm about to get attacked by nasties. How do I make bolts? Chain bolt. Okay, I'm full on. Izzy legs, may you make a suggestion? Yes. Do we have any idea what's going on? We are trying to unlock a sequence of things. Alright, I'm going to make 2 harpoon bolts. Not really trashy, but, you know, we're fighting monsters and exploring the world. What was... I think I may have missed... I'm sorry if I missed... What was the suggestion? And we're trying to find Timmy, but mostly... Maybe it would be ironic if Timmy showed up here. The trap. Yeah, so... Hang on, how does this trap work? So is there a lever on the other side? Ooh, I'm going up. Oh shit, that's not good. Get off. Okay, so what I do... Can I set the trap off from this side? I'm very nervous about going in here now. So it seems I can only set it off from this side, right? So do I have to get the monsters to chase me, what, through the hole? And they come around there and then... Alright, let's try this. Okay. Alright, so when I open this door... Alright, here they come. Drop it! Run! Bloody hell, not fast enough. They take great big walloping... Oh. Oh, come off it! Alright, run! Oh, Sebastian's limping already. Right, so, quickly... Are they following me through the hole? Or are they... No, they just stood there. They really do munch you. There's one there who's seen me. I haven't got any healing. Oh fuck, are they spewing some kind of... Fuck, I completely... I panicked there because... Bloody hell, that was a complete... Oh, that one's properly now... Ah! Joe just was left in a church. It seemed we did lose him, yeah. Oh, this is an issue. So 2 of them are in the pit, and 2 of them are just lurking. Alright, so I'm going to have to run past these guys, which is... Alright, luckily they take some time to get up the lip. Right, wait. Oh, come on, face the right way. No! I'm going to try the other sweets. I'm going to try the other sweets that, this game, that was just because the controls were so badly sensitive that, he wouldn't point in the right, you had to get my character in exactly the right place to pull the lever, and it kept on overshooting. So, the last thing, I'm very excited about these. I've got something called Alan's Party Mix, which basically looks like, it says here, Start the party with bananas, peaches and cream. Love peaches and cream. Milk bottles. Love milk bottles. Strawberries and cream. Black cats. Don't know what they are. Red frogs. Jelly bubbles. And snakes. So basically this is like Australian Haribo. Let's see what Every Fairy Guide wrote about it. For the sweeter side of your taste buds, I direct you to the bag of Alan's Lollies. The party mix is found at every children's party and horror hangout. And this is a combination of lollies including jelly snakes, strawberries and cream, teeth, milk bottles and jelly babies among others. Teeth ones in particular must be consumed only after placing them over your actual teeth for maximum childish silliness. Otherwise, what's the point? Okay, right. Let's Maisie, I love mixed candy bags like this as well. Let's find some teeth. Ooh, good snake. Look at that. The size of that snake. Look at the size of that. Maybe the Australians are going to have good bananas as well. This might be a revelation that Australians have got better than Haribo. I can't see any teeth in here though. Maybe there's no teeth in here. That's a milk bottle. I used to love these, like in pick and mixes. It's all gummy. Some of it is like foamy gummy. I'm looking for teeth. Okay, so that milk bottle, good. That looks like a strawberries and cream. I'm going to go for a peaches and cream because I really love peach candies. You know, like, where are they? Can I find them one? I think this is strawberries and cream. Let's have that. Okay. Okay. Texture on that slightly unusual. I've got a snake escaping out of the bag. Okay. Slightly kind of weirder, softer texture than Haribo. What is this? I've just found, I think there's only one of these in the pack. It's like a little black cat. Like a little tiny black cat. I'm going to try this. I'm wondering, oh, is it licorice flavour? It is, it's aniseedy. Okay. I'm not a massive aniseed fan, but I like a little bit, just as a bit of variety. Mrs. Bidicus, I would love to try some weird old Dutch candy. You can always send stuff to the P.O. box. As a reminder, folks, if you're going to send to the P.O. box, do not use Parcel Force. They will not send to the P.O. box. They just return it to you. I'm still looking for peaches and cream. I may have got unlucky and not got any. I think I've just got all the strawberries and cream. Never mind. There are some jelly babies. Love a jelly baby. I'm going to end the trying with a snake. Because these snakes are just fucking whoppers. Look at that. Woo. I don't know what flavour that's meant to be. Maybe orange? Yeah, I think it's orange. See a moon calfling? Did I pay Clemmy's cheese tax? Always. I've got to play that cheese tax almost every day. I'm liking these though. I'm liking these. They're a nice alternative to Haribo. I'm not going to say they're better than Haribo or worse than Haribo. They're just different. Definitely blessed candies. Okay. Crinkly Crisis. I did already try salt licorice on the stream, and I didn't like it. I'm very sorry to say I did not like it.
Gotta be a trap.
I'm going to try and sneak through again. Be Ridley, yeah, I've never seen Alan's in the UK. Never seen it in the UK. There might be some kind of special. There might be some kind of special Australian shop somewhere. Pralines, I have tried. I like pralines. Maybe there's an Australian shop where you can get like these like cherry blushes. Alan's party mix. I would hope so. Definitely worth trying. I have enjoyed my time with the Australian candies. Thank you very much, every fairy dice. I like yeah, Atreyan, I'm totally with you. When it comes to licorice, red licorice is where it's at. Have I pre-ordered Silent Hill 2? No, but I think I'm going to do it after the stream. I was so dubious when I saw the first big trailer, which was very action heavy. It kind of put me off, and for a while I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll wait to see the reviews before let's see if I can run around the corner and set fire to this guy. Set fire to him! No, for some reason normally you can set fire to them while they're hanging, but this one you cannot. Oh, shit. Anyway, let's try again. Oh no, he's going to have gone around here. Hello, mate. Come round. Yeah, this way. Yeah, all I can tell you folks is don't use Parcel Force. If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest? I'm going to say a blobfish. Because they would just talk like this. Alright, let's try and squash this fucker. Is he still alive? No, he's dangling from the spikes. That's very satisfying. Oh, I actually love that they put that in as a detail. He's dangling from the spikes. That will learn him. Right, now I've got to do the same with these guys. Okay, this is going to be the tricky bit. Right, while they're getting up, you got to run past them. Oh shit, there was one more. Fuck. Oh, there's two. There's loads of them. This is more like one of those puzzles. Like, how do you get the goose and the fox and the thingy across the... Alright, these guys are coming back up here. I gotta jump back down here. Right, let's try and squash these guys now. Fuck, missed. I can't just run by them because the door I gotta go through, I gotta reopen it. I think I took more of them. Yeah, there's two more down. So there's just two left, which is good. And one of them's... Oh, look, they've dropped stuff as well. Goo and bullets and stuff. Alright. We got one more coming. And there's one more that's gone over by the... Alright. Jump past him. We've got a system now. Right, come on. Just got to pray that one who's gone. Right, he's going. You're a goner, mate. Squish! Trashy, that was your husband? Hi, Abstract Clarity. Okay, we got to get the last one. We're down to one more. This is the system worked in the end, folks. It just took a bit of finessing. What chapter are we on? I think it's chapter 6. I know there's a lot more chapters. I think we're not even halfway through the game yet, and it's been how many weeks of this nonsense? It's actually quite... One of the things about this game is it's actually quite a hard game. There's 15 chapters. Holy camole. Squish! Don't you do that at me, you little dick weasel. Sire, I'm going to tell you the goal is have some fun and probably play Silent Hill 2 next week. That's the goal. We started at the end of August, yeah. I said dick weasel. A weasel is like a little rodenty creature. I'll be honest with you folks as well, I think more people are going to want to watch the Silent Hill 2 remake than watch this 10-year-old game. Is that door... Hang on, I wanted to see something. Can I go into the room that they came from? No, seems not. Is Bo Giant still on? I was thinking about that. I'll be honest with you folks. It kind of seemed like I was getting less and less people watching Bo Giant. And I have to kind of, you know, I generally stream what people seem to enjoy. I really like playing Elden Ring, but yeah, I kind of, the vibe I was getting from the audience figures was that people were not into it so much. Chibulix, we are going to have a return to Schrock and Gorfeld later this month as part of the rewards for the subathon we did. What was that noise? Oh, I see. They were just sealing me through here. We may. I would love to go and fight. I would love to go fight. You know, the next big boss, which is General Radahn. I think. Oh God, this. All right, hello you. Yeah, Radahn is a fairly epic boss, and I thought it'd be a fun one to. The absolute mess. I think he's a goner. Radahn is really spectacular as well, so I may well go back. You know, I'll if people are saying, "Hey, people are saying, "Hey, we would like some more Elden Ring," I will play some more Elden Ring. But yeah, I just got this real sort of lack of this sort of feeling that people weren't vibing with it anymore. And I like to keep, you know, I like to keep you guys happy. Did I just... Oh, that was a very... I don't know if that guy's dead or not. I'm going to just cook him just in case. You know, listen, I feel blessed by the people who will just watch anything, honestly. You guys who just watch anything? Oh, I can see a little secret up there. Casting of Frank Stone is on my list as well, Michelle, for sure. Casting of Frank Stone is on my list. Mahastia, can you ask? You can certainly ask something about my gameplay experience. Mahasti. A key. That means we can play the game show again. Mahasti, what would you like to know? What is that? Oh, is that a new? Oh, it's a flash. Aiden Lind, that's a totally legit reason to be here as well. Oh, it's one of those things. I had to get this. Do you play these games before you play them again on the stream? No. I like to play things that I've never played. Well, Elden Ring is a... So I did play Elden Ring before. I never finished Elden Ring before, but I did play it before. Generally, I like my reactions to the games I'm playing to be, like, you know, really honest and fresh as well. So I generally I wait and I generally like to play stuff on the stream that I've never played before, because then my reactions are much more like genuine. You know, I'm feeling it for the first time.
Have you forgotten something?
So yeah, as a general rule, most of the stuff I'm streaming is new to me. I think Elden Ring is possibly... So Silent Hill 2 I had played before, but I played it when it originally released, like 24 years ago, or whenever it was, 23 years ago. So my memories of it are fairly slender. So, yeah. Okay, it is time to... Yeah, I played it on the original PS2 when it launched. Kind of wild. Folks, can we have A or B? Oh, Mrs. Bidicus, I will answer that question shortly. Can we have A or B first? Trashy, you're always determined to be an outsider. B, 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 B. I'm getting more B's, I think, this time. Okay. The B's have it. Can we please have a number between 1 and 3? 1 to 3. 2? Okay. I'm getting 2s. Can we have a number, please, between 1 and 9? 1 and 9, please. Molars there was 7. I'm seeing more 7. I'm going to go with 7. 7 it is. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Guys, you did it. More frickin' goo. Guys, you did it. Yeah, sorry about the chewing. It's a chewy bar. We got goo. We got goo, everybody. Just what we needed. Blessed be the goo indeed. Might quickly go and do a little bit of powering up. Is Dave still on the menu? Dave is still on the menu, yes. This weekend, in fact, folks, this weekend, unfortunately, Klim may be caught up with work, so we might not have a forest stream this weekend. But if we don't have a forest stream, we will have either some Dave or some Elden Ring. you know, we will. Yeah, I know. I really love the forest streams, but unfortunately, Klim is busy. He's got work commitments, so we cannot do anything about those. Okay, I'm going to upgrade my agony bolts a bit, I feel. Shock bolts, let's get those to level 2. Freeze bolts, 3,000, 2,000, 3,000. Okay, let's put 2,000 into flash bolts. And then maybe, can we upgrade a weapon fire rate a bit? Let's do that. Have I played Little Nightmares? I've streamed a little bit of it, and at some point I think we're going to do a proper playthrough of it, because I've got Little Nightmares 1 and 2, so it's on my list for sure. Mrs. Bidicus asked me what got me into games. I always just love games. I've been playing games since I was a kid, a long time now, folks. I was back in the original 8-bit era, was when I started playing games. You know, I had a Sega Master System was my first console. Bye, baby C. And from there, I just kept on playing them. And why did I play? I just always loved them. I don't know. You know, I always like that feeling of being able to enter into another world and then change the events there, you know. As a storyteller, you know, someone who always loved stories as well, I was always very aware that it felt like you were being able to, even in the early days, it felt like I didn't have a Commodore 64 main cap. I had friends who had them, yeah. What's my biggest gaming brag? I don't know, actually. Don't really know. I've got one, but it's a secret. I can't say it yet. So, UFO 50 is on my radar. I want to get it, but I'm kind of hoping it will get a console release. Michelle, I played Limbo by myself. I played it all the way through by myself, so I probably won't stream it because I played it before. Anyway, let's get out of here. How does this playing games episode by episode not experience the narrative continuously affect your overall experience? Mahasti, it does affect my experience in that often, for instance, you know, if I play one game for a few hours every week and there's a gap in between, you can kind of lose your groove in it a bit. You can kind of forget bits of what happened with the story. It can put a little bit of you know, it can sort of make it like not. Also, it can feel like it makes a game feel like longer to you because you're spreading it out so much more. You're not just playing it solidly through. So it is a different experience for sure. But I like hanging out and sharing it with other people. You know, I've always liked doing that. Someone else asked me a minute ago is how did I meet Klim? I mean, the answer is I met Klim at university. The cool answer, actually, this is the cool answer, is in my first year at university, I set up a film club. There wasn't a film club at my university, which was shocking. So I set up a film club and organised lots of different screenings. You know, because there was a good theatre. You know, there was like a good theatre in my, like the lecture halls. They had like good theatres you could, and so I would screen films. And one of them I did for the Halloween of that first year was the original 1994 Crow, film of the Crow, and at the end of it, I saw, because I always used to get up and give a little introduction to the film before it went on. At the end of it, I saw that some of the people in the audience had come in costume. They'd come in costume, and Klim was one of them. So I went up and made friends with them. I was like, "You guys rock! I think it's awesome that you're, that you've come in costume." And okay, don't know what I'm looking at. Oh, there's another of these guys. Something set off some spikes there, and I don't know what it was. So that's how we became friends. Anyway, Klim was in costume for the Crow, and we became friends because of that. And in the next year after, he actually we shared a house together. He moved into the same house as me, so he was a housemate. And then when we moved back to London, he was also my flatmate. And he used to, when I had video games then. Oh, he's dead. Am I happy with horror movies now? Yeah. Sorry, let me finish that thing. So, yeah, Klim, we used to play games where often I would sit and play a game, and Klim was really good at making chainmail. He makes chainmail, literally with actual proper metal links. So he would sit behind me. I would be sat like on a beanbag down on the floor, much like I am now, playing a game, and he would be sat behind me making chainmail, and we would hang out like that, and sometimes get stoned or whatever, or get have a drink, and that was our our kind of like. So that was also my first experience about hanging out and like talking about a game. Oh yeah, we are about the same age, yeah. Talking about a game. We used to hang out and talk about a game and just sort of I wonder what you can do. That bar feels like you should be able to do something with it. Maybe attack it. Oh yeah, you can just smash it. Okay. So that's how we knew each other. Alex asked me, what do I think of horror now? I think horror's horror's been in a good place for a long time, actually. Since the 2010s, the horror in the noughties was in a bad place, I think. And then when kind of elevated horror started coming together, when it's in a good. I mean, I like horror for but you like different eras of horror for different reasons as well. But I think it's in a really healthy place. I think horror is a really resilient genre because it's a genre that always really inspires a lot of passion. Generally, the people who make horror really like horror, and they really like all of horror. Look at someone like Guillermo del Toro, right? He loves all of horror. You can tell he has a great abiding love of all of horror. And so he makes films that speak of all of that. And I think a lot of people working in the genre do that too, not just him. He's a good example of that, though. And I think because of that, horror is always a really, really strong genre because the people who make it, most of the time, they really love it. There are a few people who just do it because they know it's commercially successful, or do it because they think it's easy. You get a bunch of teenagers and a killer in a mask, and you just run around. Have them running around. There's a lot of bad horror is made, but the good stuff is really, really good, and it's really good for a reason, which is that people who make it love it. And I think that's a really powerful thing. God damn these guys. I have seen Andy Warhol's. I've seen both of the Andy Warhol horror movies, and they're both great. I really recommend them. I actually wrote an article for them for a magazine a long time ago about them when they got. I think it was when they got their DVD release, which really says how long ago it was. But yeah, they're both really, really great. Andy Warhol's Dracula and Andy Warhol's Frankenstein. I recommend both of those movies. The UK was strict in some horror for a while. Yeah, we had... It was in the 80s. There was a thing in the 80s. What is that, a bomb? I'm going to sneak around the back there. It is a bomb. Why is there a bomb on the chair? And there's a grenade. It was kind of, yeah, it was related to Mary Whitehouse and all that stuff. There was like a censorship movement, and it became focused on, there was a set of films that got labeled video nasties, and they were basically banned. You couldn't see them. Akira Nuku, House of Leaves is great. So yeah, video nasties. There were a whole set of them. Oh, that was very satisfying as well. Is he going to be dangling again? Please. Yeah, there he is. Dangle, dangle, dangle. I mean, I'm going to say they knew what they were doing when they decided that if you squished the corpses on the spikes, they dangle from the spikes. So yeah, like... oh, there's another of these. These are kind of weird and are clearly leading somewhere. He got left behind. Basically, he was sort of in a weird place in a church, and then suddenly the weird kind of scarred guy who keeps on showing up and doing things, who seems to be the main villain, showed up and transported me to this kind of weird, I don't know what you'd call it, like a castle or something like that. He's a catacombs. Thoughts on physical media phased out? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh yeah, look, there we go. This is Safe Head Man. I'm going to say, folks, physical media is a beautiful thing. You can tell by the amount of physical media. Well, you can't actually see all of it, but I got loads of Blu-rays up here and things. I think physical media is a beautiful and essential thing. Physical media is also the only way you truly own your media. When you're buying something digitally, you are basically buying the right to use it for as long as whoever you're buying from has the right to sell it to you. At any point, they can withdraw it from you. You can lose that right, basically. Fuck you. So, my advice to you is, if you truly want to own something... Oh, fuck. What does that mean? If you truly want to own something, buy it on physical media. Because if you buy it digitally, you can lose it at any time. And sadly, the other beautiful thing about physical media, which is also something that I think is... Generally, physical media is cheaper. Because online stores, everything, they sell at a discount. When you buy something... I mean, okay, on the PlayStation Store, for instance, there are sales once every so often. But they're very rarely, and often the discounts aren't as big as what you get with physical media either. So if you shop around, actually, physical media tends to be cheaper. And it's properly yours. Also, you can resell it. You know, if you decide you don't like something, you can go and sell it. If you buy it digitally, you can't resell it. You can lend it to a friend. There's all sorts you can do with it. I love physical media of every kind, and I do worry that companies are beginning to phase it out because it means they can control it much more. It saves them money because they don't have to produce discs or anything like that. And also, I'm sure there are other reasons, but basically, I really recommend folks, if you treasure the things, buy the things that, particularly the things you treasure, buy them physically. Own a physical copy of them. You will never lose them that way. They will never be gone from whichever streaming services you use. You know, even if you've got physical stuff that you keep on a hard drive, a digital stuff you keep on a hard drive, eventually that hard drive will corrupt or you'll lose it somehow. I know I've lost stuff that I had on old hard drives because it becomes really difficult when you get a new system. You don't. Yeah. The manuals and everything. You used to get really cool stuff. Oh, hello. Oh, goodness, there's a lot of them again. Oh shit, I know what I should have done there. I missed my chance, didn't I? Run! Okay, I need them to come back this way. Are they going to come back this way, or are they just going to go, oh, can't be bothered now? Oh no, I can hear them. Well, I got one of them at least. Oh, I need to make some... I need to make some bolts. Wow, alright, the harpoon doesn't even stop these guys. You jeepers, they are so tough. Anyway. Hamster face. That's such a cute name for them. Oh my goodness, I've just noticed the time. Whew. It's been another exciting episode of this. You know what alerted me to that actually was that Clem did her thing where Clem actually kind of got up there. She stirred in a way that was like Clem's got a really good body clock. She knows like 9:30 is the time that normally we end this. So she was dropping hints then. Did I name Clem after Clem? No, that was actually a coincidence, I need to point out. Although it is tough when I'm talking to him about her and her, you know, it gets very confusing. We're going to call it here, folks. I am going to... I don't know where I've saved, but it doesn't matter. Next week, very possibly, it is going to be a Silent Hill 2 stream instead, because, let's face it, it's the big horror release of the spooky season, and I think it's going to be time to dive into it. I want to do it while the iron is hot. So I think this will be the last of this. We might come back to this. For completionist's sake, I might come back to it eventually. But not for a while. So yeah, next week is Silent Hill 2. I believe so. Tomorrow night, not streaming. I'm going to go see a movie. In fact, I'm going to go see a horror movie I've heard good things about called Strange Darling. So I will report back on that for the next stream. I'm going to try and do this tripwire. Is it going to let me do this tripwire? Well, shit. No, it doesn't seem like I can do this tripwire. So yeah, tomorrow night I'm going to go see Strange Darling. Friday, I'm going to be back with a stream here. Not sure what it'll be yet. Depends. If Klim's free, it'll be The Forest. If Klim isn't free, then maybe some Dave, maybe some Elden Ring. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to get into those on Friday. Then I believe Saturday and Sunday are both going to be Neil streams this weekend, because he is going to be only around for this weekend. He's then going on a mega journey, lots of more cons, and it's going to be harder for him to stream. So I think probably next week will be very heavy streams on this channel, but this weekend I think it's just going to be me on Friday, then Saturday, Sunday, Neil. Watch this space. You know, that may change, but that's the plan at the moment as far as I know. Okay, folks? Please remember, I'm on Cameo for all your writing advice, pep talks, funny stuff, talking about Twilight, writing little stories, whatever you want. Always on Cameo. Happy birthday wishes, all that good stuff. I'm on Cameo for. YouTube, I'm going to be posting up lots more of the older streams on YouTube this week. So keep an eye out. If you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are very close to getting to the magic number of 1,000 people following on YouTube. Last week we had the Thank Goodness You're Here streams and all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, I think that's everything. As per usual, thank you to the mods. Thank you to brilliant mods, JJ Sleepy Jen, Gem Skywalker, Phoenix Seahorse, and Skidder Critter for looking after everyone. Thank you to everyone who gifted subs and bits and cheers and all that good stuff. And resubbed. You guys rock. It helps keep us going. And yeah, I will see you guys next on Friday night for some, I don't know what yet, Elden Ring or Dave. We'll see. We'll see. But I think it's going to be one of those two because I'm enjoying both of those games. All right, guys. Bye-bye. See you then. Bye-bye.